men. And like I didn't understand like how lonely it would get until like I think now, you know, like you go through high school, you know, you got your friends, and you know, you go through middle school, you got people, you know, shit like that. Elementary, you start like you know people since they were in diapers. Like I remember 5 years old, you know, I wasn't like friendless, but like I had some friends. But like as I started to get older and I realized that like everybody takes their own path, I realized like man, like it really do get lonely out here. And it's not sad, but it's like I don't really reflect on it on like damn, I wish I had some more friends or something, somebody to talk to. And I feel like, you know, a lot of us men, we carry a lot as we get older and, you know, get to, you know, our early 20s, let's say late teens, you know, 17, 18, you know, you got to start figuring it out. And, you know, as a man, I feel like it's extremely hard, you know, because we're taught to lead and we're taught to be a certain way and act a certain way, you know, but I feel like most men, you know, we don't really have direction in like our early 20s. Like, unless you really got somebody in your corner, you know, and, you know, I got, you know, people that look after me and stuff. So, you know, I got good people in my corner, but like, you know, we all trying to just figure it out, man. I think that's, I think that's the thing. Like, we're all trying to figure it out. We all trying to not survive, but we all trying to, we all want to be successful, man. We all want to be somebody, you know? And, you know, that's relatable. Like, but I just feel like a lot of us men are like, we get so lost early, you know? That's why some people, you know, get addiction. Some people get broke. Some people, you know, go to jail. Like it's a lot of people. Like we're so lost, man. Like I knew a kid. I knew a kid. Like he was younger than me. Like I knew him like playing football. Like I remember seeing this man laughing, joking, telling jokes. Next minute, this man in jail. And it's like, damn, bro, it's that same kid. You know, we was just having fun on the field, and then just time just went by, and then you know he did what he did, or whatever the case may be. But and it's like, man, you know, it's crazy how you know us men are looked at because you know we expected to you know figure everything out. But you know sometimes you got to be honest with yourself. Sometimes like, hey man, like you don't really know what you're doing. Like you really just trying shit, man. You really just trying shit. You trying to figure it out. You trying to figure out your next move. But so many people are so many people are trying to figure out like, hey, and you know, I feel like as men, like we're we're just, you know, some of us going through the motions. Some of us are just you know trying to just getting by like you just figuring it out like you know you might be in your early 20s, your late teens, you know you don't know where you're going to go to school at, you don't know what you're going to major in, you don't know what you're going to you know do when you get in your 50s or whatever. Like you may not even start even thinking at that time, you may not even start thinking about that. Then when you get older, man, it's like, bro, you gotta figure it out. Like that's and then when you don't have it all together, you know, people judge you, you know. I feel like they judge men worse than they judge the women. Because, you know, it's a lot to hold in, you know. it's a lot to really hold in because we're taught to be strong. We're taught to be strong-minded people and this and that, you know. But at the end of the day, man, it gets to a point where it's like it's hard to kind of be strong when it's like everything is stacked against you, you know. We men at the end of the day, we gotta figure it out. You know, that's like we gotta figure it out. That's what we're taught, right? That's what we're taught. And then when you may not go down the right path, oh, you gotta figure it out. Like this man, he can't figure it out. This man can't figure it out. He may not have the right people in his ear. He may not know what somebody as a man should look like. He may not see that every day. He may not see that, you know. But as men, we're taught like, hey, you gotta figure it out. You got so much potential. I know that's what I heard. I know that's what, as a man, I know I got potential. That's why I wake up every day and use this platform. I use this platform because I'm showing you, like, just because I may not be knowing, like, what I'm finna do next, you may not be knowing what you're gonna do next. But at the end of the day, we all got potential. We all got the potential to be great. We all got the potential to be somebody. Maybe you want to help kids. Maybe you want to help old people. It don't matter. You got the potential to do that. But I think most of us men, we get so lost trying to just figure it out. 5 years turn into 10. Then you 30. You still ain't figured it out. I think a lot of us men a lot of men, like, I'll use like myself as an example. Like, I know I got the potential to use this platform to reach an audience. Doesn't matter who, man or woman. Doesn't matter who. You know? But at the end of the day, I know how far I can go. I know I got the power to expand my horizon. I know I got the power to expand far beyond the camera. Far beyond the camera. So at the end of the day, man, find your purpose. Find what you were made to do, man. Us men, we get so lost on trying to just figure it out. We don't ever take the time to think what we're truly sent here to do. And I look back at myself and, like, I can honestly say, first time on camera, I can honestly say, I know what my purpose is to do. Because it's right here in front of my face. So I'll leave you here with this, man. Find your purpose. Find what it is you really want to do. Find that heart to wake up every day. Even when you don't feel like it, you still do it. Because that's your purpose and that's your calling.